Alright, so we're here today on my free-to-play Iron Man. The new quest below Ice Mountain has just released. You may have seen my rant video from about a month ago about this update. I wasn't too fond of what the game was offering with this quest, but now that it's out, it all passed with flying colors, despite what we all had to say about it, so that's cool. I'm gonna go check out the quest and see what it has to offer regardless. Let's go do this thing. Alright, and here is the new Quest Npc. That's the Zanite Mace, or whatever they've decided to fucking call it. There we go, look at this new NPC. This is wild. I've heard this is like the biggest free-to-play update in years, so let's see what's going on with this quest. Interesting, I found a door. Well, this is exactly where the Invention Guild door is, so that's kind of cool. On RS3, I mean. Start below Ice Mountain quest. Done. This is basically Perils of Ice Mountain 1.5. Alright, so we've got to go to Barb Village, we've got to go to Port Sarum, and we've got to go back to the Blue Moon Inn. So let's head to Barb Village while we're here. Right, where's Checkle at? Atlas? Who the heck is that? I've never seen this NPC. Interesting. I remember there being more barbarians in this long haul back in the day. I don't know what's going on here. Where is Checkle? Found him. There he is. Standing completely still, unnaturally. Oh no, he's doing some weird ass stuff. This guy is just Romeo, but topless and with a freaking fat mo. Ah, right. Atlas is new for the quest as well. Makes sense. Jeez, 25k a session. Alright, let's see what happens in this training session. Oh, no way he's got us jogging and all this nonsense. Is dude gonna run in a circle? Nice. How did we get to Varrock though? Where'd all my stuff go? Hey, dodge that. Miss the examine. Drill demon emotes going hard. Dude's whipping the punches out with a dart speed. Gotta chill, my guy. Dude, this cutscene is bonkers. This is cutting edge shit for 2007. Obviously, it's actually 21, but whatever. Jeez, all the homies are here to watch. 92, 93. They should have done 73 for the meme, but that meme's long dead, so I'm glad they actually didn't. Yeah, 100 push-ups. My guy's a G. Okay, this is just dragging on too long now. I wonder what I would have thought of this as a 9-year-old. I don't know. Shout out to the mod who made this though. This is some serious ambition. Oh, what emote is that? The flex emote. Thank you, game, for telling me very much. The flex emote. Of course, the flex emote is what comes out in 2021. Alright, so we didn't even finish the quest yet, and we got ourselves a new emote. Let's pop a flex on him real quick. Flex on these haters. Alright, let's go talk to, what's his face? Oh, I got a flex again. Alright, we need to go to the Blue Moon Inn. I should have bought my Chronicle. It's probably faster to just get it out the bank. But we're old school up in these streets. I'm running there. Alright, Charlie, spill the beans. Where's your cousin at? Edgeville Ruins. Fuck. It's a bit of a goose chase, this one. Also, since Charlie the Tramp mentioned Varrock Museum, I thought I'd just stroll in here for a minute and reminisce. Does anybody remember the old Varrock Museum that had the iron armor on the table that you could telegrab? Because I remember seeing that as a kid, before I had any idea how to get actual armor in this game, before I even knew how to trade for bronze armor, and thinking that was like the coolest thing I'd ever seen. And I'd already like gone through this whole thing and found out about telekinetic grab, and I was so like curious to what it could do that I thought one day I'm going to telegrab that iron armor. And then by the time I got 33 magic, the Varrock graphical overhaul had come out and it wasn't there anymore. Anybody else remember that? Just thought I'd share that pointless little story there. I miss those days, man. I would see a minigame symbol on the map, like right here. You know what I mean? And just wonder what it was. Obviously, it's Mahogany Homes. But that wonder, I just miss it. It's part of why I play this account. And of course, we're going to yoink a pair of leather gloves on the way through. And there's actually an NPC hanging out here. That's pretty sick. So this is actually a quest location in free-to-play now. I like that. I actually like that quite a lot. I have very specific dietary requirements. You can tell this wasn't written in 2007, that's for sure. That must be like a jab at new style of living that people have these days. That wasn't as prevalent in 2007. Yeah, look at this dude, he's pissed. I was just there. Okay. Gotta go back to motherfucking Varrock. This is a big walking quest, except now there's a bank, so I'm just gonna get some actual teleports and not waste my time. You need to get some prime beef from a cow. Yeah, take some bread. This is such a waste of time. But it's not. It's funny. But what a goose chase. I'm trying to get to the content here. Do I have bread in the bank? Come on, tell me. We don't have bread. We don't have meat. Whack. Yeah, that's right, bitch. Pretty standard grain making procedure. Wheat making procedure. Flour making procedure. I don't know what I'm doing. Make us that bread dough. Canoes in free-to-play is one of the best updates we ever got, man. They're just so fucking good. I used to love these as an early member back in 2008. I took these everywhere. My main grand exchange route was Hometail to Lumbee, Pickpocket Men, Bronze Axe, up to Edgewood the canoe. Iconic, man. Back in the trade limit days. Let's use our classic stove here. Cook that. Steak sandwich. Looks like exactly something that the sandwich lady would give. Almost like they've reused the model, maybe, of the square sandwich. Could be wrong, though. Right, you special dietary requirements vegan who somehow eats meat. Here's your bloody sandwich. Not quite as good as the usual. My dude's gonna be pissed. Yep, there he goes. Alright, so off he goes. I'm off to Port Sarim now. But what I want to do real quick is restore my run energy, because this is insanely frustrating. So let's just go Ferox. I believe that's Clan Wars. I'll just restore my run energy there real quick. Oh yeah, you don't have to go in any portals anymore. They've literally got the purple drink, the blue drink right here. Look at that. Alright, Port Sarim. Best teleport would be Falador. Let's send one of those. And be on our way. Oh yeah, Shooting Stars came out, didn't they? There's the Distraction and Diversions minimap icon. Yeah, those came out and I completely forgot the fact that those are free to play, and I can do that on this account. That's really interesting. I might look into that later. Alright, let's find our guy. I forgot his name. This is where we're supposed to be, yeah? I'm an idiot. Yo, is this dude rocking a red fat? Nah. Ah, I need GP. You know what that means? This guard is fucking getting it. If you don't drop me 2 GP, son, it's over. Man, I remember when killing guards was a big deal. That was the good old days. Fuck. Yeah, these dudes don't drop coins, do they? Why are there so many solo drinkers in RuneScape? Like, Dr. Harlow gets drunk by himself, this dude gets drunk by himself. They just keep going, don't they? This alcoholism thing has been a core theme in RuneScape for many years. I learned what alcohol was from this game. I think I'm lucky that it was from here. Rock, paper, scissors. Ooh, this looks like fun. Ooh. I always go rock first. You're fucking kidding me. No one goes paper first when they play rock, paper, scissors. That's a genuine joke. No one ever does it. Are you kidding me? Wait, oh, he's drunk. It's cool. He's drunk. He doesn't even know. Oh, just do rock again. Usually works. Okay, I don't think it matters what you pick. This dude's an idiot. Okay, this is funny. Well done to the writer. Right, back to fucking Ice Mountain. Save some run energy, I guess. Finally, we get into the content. I don't know what I'll need. I might bring a pickaxe or something. Where is this lady gone? West side, yeah. Oh, wow, that's where this is. Oh, but you still have to go up there. Ah, so I've walked around. Idiot. It's good to see some stale bits of the map get more use like this in the free-to-play game. Alrighty. We're here. Look at this fancy entrance. Alright, Willow, what's going on? Let's go. Let's watch an explosion in RuneScape. Did they reuse the Barbarian assault animation for that? Nice. Alright, so Chad Romeo's just gonna pick this shit up by himself. Why can't I help? I'm a chiseled physique man now. Damn, funky looking in here. He's gonna... Oh, little tripwire there. Indiana Jones style. We're in. This bitch is wilding out. This music is slapping too. Don't know if you guys can hear this. Yeah, it's whatever. Uh-oh. Oh dear. What's going on? This bitch is trying to trap us in here, now we got shit falling. Oh yo! They're all gonna dip. And I'm just gonna chat to this dude. Or beat the crap out of it. The Ruins of Camdozaal. They do know what they're doing with the lore. Good! Okay, so I'm gonna have to check later if this is the same as the RS2 track of the same title. The Ruins of Camdozaal, good on them, they didn't fuck it up. Alright, so this AFK of a fight we can get over with. Yep, the Ruins of Camdozaal is a music track that is unlocked in Camdozaal Hall during the Defender of Varrock quest. Released 29 September 2008. So it looks a bit different, but they know what they're doing. It's the same place. Now let's see what they left behind, eh? Let's see if I got any rewards. GP. This dude standing back up again. Oh, whoa. Sup, my G? So there we go. Access to the Ruins of Camdozaal. We have completed Below Ice Mountain. And they leave it on a cool cliffhanger too with that dwarf that you can go speak to. And it automatically passes you to him. I really like that ending. This dude by himself. Yep, Romano. The same name as the dwarf who's here in RS2. They didn't fuck it up. Thank you, Jagex. So this dude's an Camdo dwarf just like Thurgo. If you guys didn't know. So that means this dude fucking loves red berry pies and can smith like a machine. Alright. Let's go have a look at the content that this update came with. So let's have a look at Camdozaal. Look at this big place we just got. Free to play just got this. So it's going to have all these skilling activities that were mentioned to us. There's no bank in here, is there? There is. There's a bank now. There's a bank at Ice Mountain. That's crazy. There's a bank next to the Mind Altar now. Oh, I guess you'd still have to lap around. It's still quite far. But there's a bank here. That's really interesting. Is that an anvil up there? That's still further than the Varrock one, so no harm done there. Camdozaal Vault. Yeah, that's what you need the keys for, eh? Alright, my G, Romano. Camdozaal is a shadow of what it once was. We Camdo dwarves were the finest artisans in the world, but now I am all that remains. You and Thurgo, my G, don't forget. Today, you'll only find echoes of our once great city. But that which was once great can still be great again. We Camdo dwarves know that better than most. There is hope for the future of Camdozaal, but I need help. We have a sacred forge. Yeah, I see it right there. You will find none other like it in all the world. There's no furnace icon on the map. I'm a bit worried. Some of the greatest weapons of legend started life here. The forge could be the key to Camdozaal's future, but it's going out. If it does, I fear it will never be lit again. I can no longer gather the fuel it needs, but perhaps you can. Fuel is Baronite. You'll only find it in these ruins. Convenient. If you can gather some for me, I can use it to keep the forge lit. In return, I'll let you take what you want from our great vault. I no longer have use for anything in the vault. Besides, material possessions mean nothing compared to the fire of the sacred forge. So that's sick. I'm going to use that to get free shit and train smithing, Baronite, new mace, kill golems, and all that nonsense. The ruins are filled with Baronite, so anything you do here should yield some. If you need some more information, let me know. Yeah. What happened to the other Camdo dwarves? While adventuring, I met another Camdo dwarf called Thurgo. Yes, he looks to be doing quite well for himself. In fact, he seems to be a master of smithing. I can't believe it. I hope to meet him one day. He must be a truly amazing smith to reach such heights. Ironic he says heights when they're like yay tall. He's certainly an interesting dwarf. Well, hopefully these two get to meet in some kind of lore interaction. That would be awesome. Can I use the forge? I'm afraid not. Yep, that's right. Alright, let's look. What will powering the city do? The ancestors linked the forge to the entire city. It truly is the heart of this place. From it, I can channel any Baronite you have into empowering different aspects of the city. The Sacred Forge is a strange beast, but with its arcane power, you'll see an improvement to the various activities you can do in the city. Would you like to take a look? Open the Baronic Shard Exchange. Oh, so you get temporary and permanent buffs. Permanent. 1 hour of boosted buffs, yeah. Okay, so there's permanent buffs to unlock in this place. So how much do we need? 5k, 7... Okay, that's 10k, 13k Baronite shards. I better get to work in this place, eh? Looks like there's a lot to do down here to unlock all the buffs. So let's see what it's like training here. Right, so this seems to be the mine. What are we able to mine here? There's the fishing spot. What can we fish with? Is it just bait? Net fishing, isn't it? Right. Do we just mine raw Baronite here? Iron Lesix. Nice cape and helm. Yeah, this dude knows. This dude's a free-to-play Iron Man. He knows what he's doing. Yep. Really good stats for a free-to-play Iron Man there. Real proud of this dude. And he just hopped on me. I was trying to chat to this dude and see what he thought. But he hops on me. That's a damn shame. But it doesn't matter. Look at this. Look at the graphic design of this place. It's real purple and shit like the Catacombs of Korean, but like little details like this statue here. That's really awesome. And the scaffold and everything with the take pickaxe. What kind is this? Probably a bronze? Alright. Yeah, it's just bronze. Take my rune pick back. Let me clear all my XP per hours. So with our initial test, wow, that's really insane mining XP. Obviously mining 0 time EHP on a free-to-play Iron Man, so that doesn't matter. But if you just like leveling mining, this is insanely good for low effort mining on a free-to-play. That's really good. This is one part of the update that I had least issue with, so I'm enjoying this. I can see myself doing a bit of this on this account. Yeah, they've made a different music track and given it the same title for this place. And I don't know how I feel about it, because the RS2 one, I think, is much better. This one's cool and upbeat and piano-y and pretty, hype for an MMO one, but I just love the original. I'll play it now. It's just so much more atmospheric and just nice to listen to, in my opinion. Alright, so I'm reading on the wiki that these Baronite deposits have it seems to be uncommon chance of breaking down into a rare chance of breaking down into a Baronite head, which you need for the mace. So as an Iron Man, I'm gonna have to mine myself a lot of this stuff trying to get these deposits. I've been here like 10 minutes now and I've only got 2 of them. And if it's rare, we can probably guess that it's above 1 in 64 chance, but rarer than that. So gonna have to get a lot of this stuff. Hopefully by the time I get 13k shards to get all the buffs, I have enough of these deposits to get the mace head. Alright, so for the rest of the mace, you need the handle and you need the guard. The handle seems to be obtainable by fishing, and the guard you get as a drop from golems. I'll go check those out soon. I'll just get a bit more Baronite shards before I head over there and have a look. I got a clue scroll already. Yeah, I'll go do that soon, but we'll put that down for now. I'm gonna go try out the fishing, just for a minute. Let's crush this Baronite deposits first. I think the crusher that is right here. Yep, there we go. Oh, it's only 38 XP. So we didn't get any Baronite heads there, unfortunately. I wasn't really expecting it though. So let's see what this fishing is like. Because apparently this is where you train the fishing and the prayer together, which is still a very strange concept to me. Obviously the XP an hour is going to start small. We'll see if it ramps up or not. I'm only getting the low level fish right now, I believe. There we go, there's something better. Raw cave fish. That's crazy. Cave fish is a stupid high level food on RS3. A raw guppy. Let's find out about that. Level 7 fishing. Yeah, these are really bad. 8 XP. Fuck, that is garbage. Rightfully so, though. Seems like Tetra is actually the best fish. So my XP an hour is really low right now. Alright, let's get this knife. So you have to gut these things for XP? Oh, no, you just do it here. Okay. So here's some cooking XP for you. Yeah, this XP is pretty bad. But it's mainly for prayer XP that you would do this, not fishing. So let's see. This is the moment of truth. This is what I was complaining about in that video a month ago. So let's see what happens here. We're all done. Let's just do this. Is it going to be like the prayer? Yep. It's exactly like how it looks in members, but with a different color swirl. I do enjoy that. And obviously these give very little XP. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Obviously let's do the cave fish. Yeah, it's really bad. This seems to be nowhere near the rates that they described in the poll. Well, that's still 4k an hour. That's for free to play, that's pretty significant. But obviously that's going to drop down when I go fish again. So yeah, this seems to be a lot less than the XP that they described in the blog, which I'm quite happy with, to be honest. It allows us to enjoy the new content, like I'm doing right now, and not have the EHP metas ruined and all that. And it's just a lot of fun, relaxing way of doing things as opposed to the high intensity methods that people use to compete on the high scores. And not to mention, the graphic design in this place is fucking incredible. Shout out to the artists who made this. Look at these waterfalls everywhere and color scheme for the rock and for the water and these fish and everything. It's just, look at these icicles sticking up because we're under Ice Mountain. You can't forget that. It's just great work from the team all around on this. The quest had some good writing in it. It wasn't perfect, but it had some good writing here and there. Enjoyed that quest a lot, and I'm enjoying my time here in the Ruins of Camdozaal too. I can definitely see myself working towards those permanent buffs and going for the mace head. I haven't even checked out the golems yet, so I think that'll be the last thing I do before I wrap up this video, eh? No way! You fished out a Baronic handle. I got the handle already in less than an inventory, in less than 2 inventories. Okay. Well, I'll happily take that and get out of here. I don't have to fish anymore. That's fucking hype. Sorry, I've got my XP. Look at that, the Baronic handle right here. Honestly, I think if I was gonna do this method long term, I would just drop the guppies. There's so little XP, they're not really worth the time. But anyway, there's the XP an hour after 2 runs. So, as you can see, it's pretty dismal. This does not stack up to fly fishing and cooking. Right, so lastly, let's go kill some of these body golems and see what they're all about. That was where my biggest point of contention was, because these might make rune crafting a bit cheese after this. Alright, so we're all kitted out in my best free-to-play gear. Look at this rune sword, fucking pleb. Let's go check these golems out. I need to see what's going on here. So that should be the... oh yeah, the body golems, okay. Yikes, is this a bot? That's a very high level free-to-play account right there. Respect to you. Oh yeah, so you have to awaken the rubble, eh? We'll get us a level 50 body golem. Let's kill this thing and see what happens. So this thing should offer a moss giant type challenge, which isn't to say a lot, but you know that you will need food over time. But not by the looks of this dude can't hit me, even with a 50 combat level. So these things are extremely easy to kill. I've killed 4 of them so far, and I took 1 point of damage. And looking at their drop table, they drop iron, they drop tin, copper, clay, rune essence, body runes, uncut gems, and of course the Baronic shards, the body core, which is the thing you train rune crafting with, which is basically just 10 rune essence in 1 inventory slot, and the Baronic guard, which you need for the mace. So I don't think I'll pick up anything except the rune essence, which is obviously, of course, extremely valuable on a free-to-play Iron Man. I'll take the iron ore just because, you know, it helps with smithing a little bit, even though, you know, I've already got 70, so doesn't matter too much because I'm not really going for the rune simi on this account, but I'll pick it up anyway. And yeah, so I don't think I'll bring this much food per trip if I camp these. It'll definitely be more room, like I'll bring 4 lobsters and just fill up with drops. But these are extremely easy to kill. I'm taking 0 damage here. These are a perfect in-between lower level monsters like hill giants and getting up to ogresses, because I still think ogresses are going to be better than this, because like you'll train range on them for a start. So that's where you're going to get your nature runes, that's where you're going to get your lore runes, that's where you're going to get your GP. But until you've got the stats to melee those, this is where you train. And I honestly think I'm okay with that. I can deal with that, especially if this rune crafting thing isn't too broken. And the combat XP here is definitely not terrible either, because how I usually train combat on this account is I'm a beginner clue farmer, so I would just AFK the 1 hill giant and the wildy. It was getting me 10k XP an hour, so this is much faster. And it's relatively low effort as well, you know. All I have to do is, it's like, oh, I got a body core. Okay, let's take that. That's my first body core. So that's a decent chunk of rune crafting XP there, plus any essence that I might get in the future, so... oh, they shove you off it. But yeah, this is going to be a really interesting time for free-to-play Iron Man, for sure. And there's a lot of rune crafting levels that are going to get got across the scoreboard. And I might just go for 50, you know, because there's no real reason for it, but just to round off all the stats at 50 or higher, I think that'll be a good goal to get trying out this new method. And especially if I can pick up like 70 strength along the way, you know what I mean? So obviously you usually wouldn't just take 1 body core to the body altar, but I'm just going to go there and like have a play around, see what it looks like when you use one of these things, see if it's any different to normal, and take some essence obviously to make the trip worth my time. Let's go have a look. Alright, just as we run out of run energy we get here. So we'll drop that core, we'll craft our body runes, obviously that's 202 XP for that. Pick up our core, see how many body runes we get for this. 75 just for that one, and we got 20 body runes, which I think is the max. And wow, we picked up 48 rune crafting while we did it. That's so hype. We got a rune crafting level just like that already. I can't believe I've ruined so much footage already just by leaving the XP thing on. Ah, man. So let's head out of the body altar. Fun fact, this is the only rune crafting altar in the game where you arrive away from the portal. You may notice that the body altar is shaped like a heart. And the reason you spawn here and not here is because, I believe this is correct, blood enters the heart from a vein up here and exits out this way. So it's kind of like you are the blood going through the heart, you know what I mean? You spawn here, you craft your runes, and then you leave through this portal here. Which I've always thought was like such an artistic touch. I love that about this skill. About this body altar at the very least. But anyway, that's the Below Ice Mountain update pretty much. All wrapped up in a nutshell. And so what do I think of it? How does it stack up to my original video talking about what I was worried about? Well, seeing as the XP rates are so like non-competitive with AHP methods, I think this is a really good update. It's got a lot of relaxed methods of training, things that people can like enjoy more and engage with, and still allows the big boys to compete with their EHP sweaty click intensive grinding method, which is something I appreciate because I don't compete, so being able to play the game without competitive methods is quite nice. So the mining's good, the fishing and the prayer thing, I enjoyed it, even if it's not really like worth much of your time, at least from what I saw. And the Baronic golems look like a really great bridge from hill giants to ogresses that didn't really exist before, that have good drops. Because moss giants have terrible drops, the only good one is nature runes. So I'm really happy about how this update came out. The quest itself was really good too, and I think it fits well with the free-to-play game because of the 16 quest point requirement. It's not one of the first quests you'll do fresh off Tutorial Island. The original quest cycle that you do off Tutorial Island, like, you know, Imp Catcher, Cook's Assistant, Sheep Shearer, Demon Slayer, Night Sword, all of that remains intact, and I'm glad about that. And then after you've done all that, you'll have the quest points to come and do this. This is an intermediate quest, I think it felt like one to me, and it has a higher quest point requirement than Black Knight's Fortress, and that feels kind of right. It feels like it's a bit later in the free-to-play game than that, but obviously Dragon Slayer is what you'll want to do last, even though this seems to unlock like more than Dragon Slayer does. But of course, Dragon Slayer is on the very verge of becoming a 20-year-old quest. Let's find the date real quick. Yeah, Dragon Slayer dropped on the 23rd of September 2001, so it's coming up 20 years old. You can expect it to not offer a massive whole city as its reward, because massive whole cities will coming out in RuneScape every couple of months at that point. But anyway, that's my video on the Below Ice Mountain quest and the Ruins of Camdozaal. Never mind, turns out we are back, ladies and gentlemen. You might be wondering why that is. Jagex went ahead and decided to, less than 10 hours after I filmed the video you just watched, absolutely nerf this mining method into the ground. You see, I just got 32 XP for this Baronite deposit. It used to be 250. They made these things a lot more common to make up for that, but the Baronite shards themselves, which were giving 25 XP initially, are now only giving 16. And these Baronite deposits, which used to give 38 smithing XP per smith, is now down to 10 XP. This nice and chill AFK method, they made it way less AFK by the fact that these things will fill up your inventory way faster now for a lot less XP than before. And the smithing XP from these is bad, and these just straight up got an XP nerf. So that's pretty garbage, honestly. But yeah, this method, which was really good before, seems to have been smacked into the ground in terms of XP, which you can see right here. This XP an hour is like dismal. Half of what it was before. Iron is so much better than this now. Even like when you put little effort into it, it's better than this. So there's no real reason to do this anymore except to grind out the Baronite mace. And so now you have to grind out the Baronite mace, but you're barely getting any decent XP in return for it either, which is just a massive kick in the balls, because we finally had a chill mining method that wasn't 3-ticking iron, and then it just got flattened into the floor. The good news is, in the free-to-play Discord, we've had a chat with Mod Light, who seems to be a new community manager on the old school team, and they've been willing to take most of our complaints to a group meeting in the company on Monday, I believe it is, their time. So hopefully that manages to go somewhere. I really do hope that we can get this XP just lifted a little bit. Like, come on, look at 14k an hour. It doesn't matter how AFK it is, 14k an hour is terrible. No use. Even at 0 AHP for Iron Man doesn't matter. This is a waste of time. I was really looking forward to doing a lot of this long term, and now it's completely pointless. So I really do hope that everything that the homies like Tanner said in the chat, and Freckled Dad, Kid, and all kinds of people who are in this thing, we're just chatting to Mod Light, getting them up to speed, making sure they know what's going on. So I'll send you back to my send-off that I said back on Thursday. If you've bothered to watch any of this, thank you very much. I apologize for any scuffed footage with the XP hour thing on the side. That's really frustrating, but there's nothing I can really do about it. I fucked up with my recording, so we have to deal with it. I'll probably put a funny image or something in the blank space that it created. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks for everything, all the support on the channel if you've made it this far. I will catch you in the next video. I've been working on Gnomely 17 as much as I can, and I've made progress, but it's still a while away, so I'll see you then. Peace out. Loading up the mic, but I've got nothing to say to it. Notice that I'm rushing, I should be trying to savor this. Humbled by the greats, yeah, they put me in my place, but now I'm back up in the space where I promise I won't break. At stake is the dream I've been chasing since I was 15. Jay-Z was blaring while staring at lit screen.